Hello, I'm Mike in Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Terraria. I was a bit naughty. Last time I had just finished. I'd done a bit of dungeoning, and I should have planted some water leaf out here. Just a second time, but I haven't, so there's nothing there. Anyway, so last time I went back home to my main base and grabbed, put stuff away. So I've now got a bit more room in my inventory for gathering things. Stuff like that, so hurrah. But I was a bit naughty in that because I now have the Goblin Tinkerer, I bought rocket boots, and I probably should have recorded that because it's part of why you want the Goblin Tinkerer. I combined a bunch of my a bunch of my knickknacks together. So now I've got warding spectre boots, which allow flight, and I can run super fast. And I have intrepid obsidian water walking boots. Provides with walking water, grants immunity to fire blast. I don't know if that means you can walk on lava. It'd be nice if it did. But I can now fly, which is rather sweet. So let's just go down some dungeon. I might need to be a bit more gnarly before I do much in the way of serious dungeoneering. Because you can get swamped by skeletons pretty easily. Do I really want anything like that? I'm just going to quickly check to see if any. One of the main things I want to do is grab wire. Because it's a cheap source of it. Otherwise, if I want to do any electronics, then I have to buy it all. And who wants to do that, eh? So part of the plan today is to come down here and get me some wire. There's that gold chest. I remember the gold chest. I was kind of curious as to why I didn't actually have it on me. Because normally, I grab chests. Because they're one of those things that they're handy to have at home. And so, normally, I pick them up. I was kind of curious, but for some reason, bloody hell. For some reason I haven't. Right. I would prefer it if... Aha! I think I found the use of some spiky balls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, if I remember correctly, my vial thorn doesn't quite reach down there. Sorry if my voice seems a bit off. I believe I'm coming down with the cold. Well, I really have, sore throat. Alright, that's thinned out the herd somewhat. Well, let's go this way, actually. This is actually rather neat. Apart from flying things. And teleporting things. I'm relatively safe up here. Because they just keep... spiky balls. Platform. Well, if I put a platform, I have to be careful. If I put a platform down, they might be able to jump at me. Obviously, I don't want. That is very satisfying. I think I can't. I take I was kind of thinking it probably wasn't going to be as simple as you know, just mine out the block that thing's on. Would have been nice. Now, see, that's where the lack of knockback comes in. I mean, it's the one of the differences between the menace and the sword I had before was the lack of that was the other thing. I had a very strong memory that I'd located a cobalt shield, which is good because with cobalt shield you don't you get immunity to knockback. Now I'm putting my water walking boots aside because there doesn't seem to be much in the way of water around here, so I'm not too bothered. Alright, let's see what we have down here. I don't think doors actually slow skeletons down, so. Might be a thing I need to check back the way to see if. Oh, just a second, will you? To see if there are any water candles. That was pointless. Because water candles, their job is to up the rate of monster spawn. So it may be that some of the ridiculous numbers of monsters is down to water candles and such. Oh, it's getting tired. Yes, other than wire, which is what I'm kind of interested in. I mean, there's all sorts of other goodies in the dungeon that are worth getting. Oh. And now I have a decorative hanging skeleton. How brilliant. Ooh. Oh, can you just not leave us alone for 1 second? A blue moon, sweet. Oh, okay. What don't I want to keep? The hanging skeleton. Well, there's a piece of information that's no use to me whatsoever. Travelling merchants has arrived. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if there's any other, I don't think there's any other, I think the wizard might show up, down here. Or I think there's somebody that I think there's another NPC you can find, down here. But I can't remember off the top of my head who there might be. Not big. Oh, you're not big and you're not clever. Rocket boots! I think rocket boots are brilliant. Is that a skeleton statue? Now, a skeleton statue I might quite like. I think I should now be able to set up a skeleton spawny thing. Oh, that's not actually a pattern. Oh. For such purposes as farming various bits and pieces that you get from skeletons. Pretty sure the skeleton is one of those ones that spawn things. They are quite resistant to the old awesome thorn. You're too far away, I think. Yes, you are. Hang on. Someone go over here. Make you chase me. Oop. Oh, thought there might be something interesting over here. I was wrong. I think I've been up here, but I'm just gonna see if I can take the torch. Loot, 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 loot. Lots of switches, which is good. I could also do with doing something similar down just the standard underground, because I've seen at least a few falling traps, falling rock traps, and they give you activated stone or whatever it is. Traps, basically, so stone that will appear and disappear when traps occur, when when you activate it. And that is good for a number of things. I mean, I particularly like to, when I get the ability to do that, the specific thing that I like to do is put lava in the bottom of my very simple monster traps, otherwise known as holes in the ground. But holes in the ground that the monsters tend to not be able to walk out of, largely because the AI is stupid. And then you just put lava in the bottom of those. But then you don't want your NPCs, boiling themselves to death in the lava. So because you can then have active stone that covers it. So when an invasion happens, whether it's a goblin army or a blood moon or a solar eclipse or whatever, flick a switch, and suddenly your NPCs are nicely trapped, so they can't go anywhere. The pits open up. You can put dart traps down as well if you want. That's always fun. And generally it's a lot easier to make a well-defended area. And the monsters will cheerfully kill themselves with no help from you on the lava. And then all you need to do is hop by, or even just pop slightly underneath and gather all the bits. It's really lovely. Another thing I need to work out is where the hell I left my oh, hang on, getting murdered. I left the piggy bank somewhere. With any luck, it's just sitting in my dungeon base. But I may well not be lucky. I may have put it somewhere stupid and then forgotten about it. Oh, go away. So I'm actually beginning to run out of storage, inventory space. So I'm probably going to start thinking about heading back. I also want to start thinking about creating shortcuts and tunneling in, so I don't have to go up the top and then wander all the way down again every time I want to go play in the dungeon. And I do want to play in the dungeon because I've got about chest. I've got quite a lot of stuff. Magic missile, 24 magic damage. I think I might want that. So it's going to be down to what can I get rid of. Oh, pink brick, I don't care about that. Ooh. More stuff. Yeah, so I've got 5 gold. I'm fairly sure I remembered to divest myself of my my money before coming down here. What statue is that? I don't care about that statue. Get rid of that. Good water candles, as I believe I mentioned, up monster spawn rate. Don't know if they actually do if they're just like sitting in a dungeon and stuff, but don't particularly feel like taking a chance. much wide do I have at the minute? 320, that's quite a lot. Chuck torch down there. Well, definitely need to get myself a better. Well, I mean, you're always thinking, must get myself a better pickaxe. There's always another thing you want to carve up. Don't think I need a pickaxe statue. I don't think that's going to help me at all. But I would quite like one purely to make it easier to deal with these spikes, because it's quite convenient when you're able to get rid of the spike. Right, I'm gonna head back to my home away from home. I was kind of hoping I'd stuck my piggy bank up here, but apparently not. Am I going to have to go all the way back down there? What I really want to do is have a piggy bank like permanently there. So the actual piggy bank I carry around with me would just be for, you know, in the dungeon. 24 magic damage. Bone wand places bone. I may have to walk back and buy a piggy bank or two. And indeed, if I've got enough money to buy a safe or two. Oh, for heaven's sake. That is just hideously embarrassing. I have no excuse, I've got rocket boots. See? I'll quickly check my map. Aggravating. I want to get quite deep down. So I might... Well, yeah, where would I start from? Yeah, I think a elevator from there, or just a very deep thing down to about there, is going to just be the thing. What is that? That was nothing. Good. Sometimes these things are just bits of decoration. But I must divest myself of my junk. Can't believe I've mislaid my piggy bank. Water candle can go there. That can go there because I don't think I really care. I don't tend to build things out of bone at all. I can make all of those if I want. 24 melee damage versus 22. Very slow speed, strong knockback. Yeah, it does have some advantages. Like, cause you can just let it lie. You can just, if I'm holding down my trigger, my mouse button in this case, it just lies on the ground, which is useful for certain things. Okay, I can chuck the bone in here. Sashimi? Quite like that. Interesting. Oh no, I was about to say interesting how it doesn't show up here. You don't get the number. You do. You just can't see it because it's white on white. Lots of throwing those, striking balls, water-walking motion, chests. I'm wondering whether I want to replace, or actually I definitely want to replace that with my magic missile. Oh, quite quick. Probably going to be a long time before I want to get rid of the my awesome form. I'm sure there'll come a point where it is no longer useful, but I think there's going to be quite some time. So, because I can't seem to remember to take my piggy bank with me, I do hope it's not just in the dungeon somewhere. That would be really embarrassing. Off we trot. Should probably investigate that tree. I mean, at night is almost certainly not the time to do it. Oh, that didn't work. Nothing interesting. Just a tree. Oof. And as you can see, not very high up either. Really should be more careful of the falling damage. Death to give life. Getting back would be much quicker if I didn't keep getting distracted all the time. But just getting distracted is kind of what I do. More fallen stars, useful for my star cannon. Very small tree there. I say the rocket boots are quite good at smoothing out a lot of the lumps and bumps of the landscape. You know. Oh, stop being aggravating. Haha, you can't keep up with me. Ooh, this is getting bad. Right, I think I might need to deal with this sooner rather than later. Right. Okay, we are going back. We're going to dump stuff. And we're going to stop that expansion from happening. It's getting quite bad now. Doesn't seem to be having quite so much of an effect here, which is a good thing, but I might want to do something about it. just do a quick check of a thing. Yes, I can mine Evanstone now. That's a useful piece of information. The thing I should keep in mind is, yes, I can fly, but if I'm ever worried about hitting the ground, somehow, and I'm not quite sure how this works, the oh, I can't pick it up. I didn't know you got cold zombies. That's hilarious. Yeah, somehow the grappling hook always cushions the landing, and I'm not quite sure how that is meant to work. But work it does, so I'm not going to complain. Whoop. So head back. Getting quite a lot of stars. Oomph. And here we are back home. Raw. Ooh, with the door open, that's not very clever. King's Workshop. Good thing. Right. Let's start putting stuff away. Look at all this space. Got a black lens. Yeah, I can't remember what that's for. I think you can make. I know you can. Well, I vaguely remember you can make sunglasses with a black lens. But oh, my fire bloom hasn't bloomed. Fire blossom hasn't bloomed. That's alright. I have not conveniently left my piggy bank anyway. Apart from this one, which was my permanently installed one anyway. 21 gold, not bad. Take that out of there. Take that out of there. Don't know why I'm keeping those two statues just in there. It's a weird thing. What's that? Shrimp. Like that. Might want to start taking the star cannon out. I do in fact have a lot more zombie banners. Got a lot of zombie banners. Take those out, maybe chuck them on the ground somewhere. Right. Copper goes in here. And I've got 10, which is this world's equivalent of copper, so I'm actually okay for copper and stuff. Right. The chests can go into furniture or building supplies. Gonna take a bed with me because I rather suspect that making digging, protecting the desert from the insidious corruption is going to be a bit of a project. It's going to take a while. Where's my Sally man? Where's the guy who sells it? Right, we're going to get another piggy bank. No, we're not, because I put my money downstairs because I'm an idiot. But I'm going to sell that. I don't believe I need it anymore. Stuff I can get rid of. I'm kind of surprised I don't have a place for lenders. Lenders should be going in here. Yeah, that's what happens. Good, right. La 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 la. Talk to you. Find out what this black lens does. An optic staff. Summon twins to fight for you. That's stuff. That's hard mode stuff. Pointless. Okay. So I'll want one of those later on in life when I get. That's hard mode though. So that's fine. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the statues in build materials, except the skelly one. And Evanstone will go in basic blocks. Oh, I got Evanstone. Why is that? Oh, I had Evanstone before because I think from bombs. I don't think I've ever had Evanstone from just straight up mining it. La 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 la, and I'm going to start a. This is going to be my mechanics. Did I put the skelly statue in the wrong one? I did. So we'll call this mechanics. And so the wires are all going to go in there, and my trap. There should be pressure plates. This is going to go in there because that's a statue that can be activated, I think. Did I drop them at the other base or something? Or am I just doing my normal thing of not being able to see them? Theoretically, the pressure plates and stuff that I've gathered that should go in here, but I've forgotten them. No. So I've got some wall. Gonna take some basic blocks. Basically, I'm taking well, it's going to be grey brick and grey brick wall. I have decided. Probably don't need that much in the way of grey brick because I'm not going to be making anything particularly exciting. Got wood so I can make benches and stuff. Got an obsidian bed, which I hope acts as a bed. Got black lens which I'm going to put in somewhere. I'll take a furnace. We'll take a hell forge. I might go deep enough that I start getting into forges and stuff. Oh, okay, that's great. That's all that way. I'm just going to take these and put them in my mechanics. Right. Yep. Right. So I've now got a nice little set of dart traps and things I can use. Right, so when we next meet, I will be far over to the other side, and I should anyway have made. Well, I might. We'll probably make a base. So the next step is to go to where the corruption is beginning to overtake the desert, and dig some defenses. So it's going to be something on the lines of a elevator, basically digging straight down quite some ways, and doing stuff like that. So basically, there's going to be a shaft all the way down to the bottom of the world, and that will hopefully protect everything from the corruption. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my obsidian shield, my cobalt shield, and my obsidian skull that I just made. I've just made into a I've combined it at the Tinker's Workshop because that's what the Tinker's Workshop is good for. Something else I want from him. Oh no, I need a piggy bank. I need a piggy bank before I do go anywhere. Piggy bank, piggy bank, piggy bank, piggy bank. Piggy bank. I'm gonna get 2, I think. Where's the guy? There he is. When I'm very rich, I'll buy a safe. No particular point in buying a safe right now. So that's what I'm going to do next time. So thanks very much for watching. If you've been enjoying these videos, then please hit like and subscribe. Share them with people that you like. You can visit us at, might as well, seeing as I'm here, might as well have a look, at nearlyenoughdice.com, role-playing game themed podcast blog with weekly episodes that are going up. And until we meet again, dig for victory.